Welcome back, basketball fans all over the world. This is Adam Lingam, and this is the Raptors Wrap-Up podcast. Let's get down to business. The Raptors won Game 6. What a game, what a game, what a game. The Raptors take care of business, don't fool around, win on the road, and close out the Washington Wizards. The Raptors went through a tough series against Wall and Bradley Beal, playing at their best, all-star level, and still managed to close it out on the road. Bradley Beal, 32 points. Wall, another near triple-double. Great nights from both guys, but the Raptors were able to pull it off. But the surprise of many, the bench mob came in, did their job, and were fantastic. And to say VanVleet wasn't a factor would be ludicrous. VanVleet came back, returned back into the lineup, fit just like a piece in a puzzle. He was perfect. He helped Siakam get his best game of the season, and it just worked. Everybody was clicking, the movement was better, people were scoring, people were setting screens, player movement, ball movement. Just great overall defense from the bench mob. As they played most of the fourth quarter before Casey went back to his starters to close it out. VanVleet, great return, was passing the ball, great defense on Bradley Beal, and man, he looked near 100% in this one. Much better than he looked in the first game he returned. Now the Raptors had to fight this one out. Washington took an early 10-point lead in the first quarter, but the Raptors chipped away in the second quarter, maintained occasional trading blows kind of third quarter, but in the fourth quarter, shut them down 29-14. The Raptors won the fourth quarter and pretty much sealed the deal. The Raptors won 102-92, Game 6. Defense was great, offense was better. Now, key reasons why the Raptors won this game were: do not turn the ball over. Only 7 turnovers compared to the Washington's 14 turnovers in this game. Second, winning the rebound battle. Raptors won the rebound battle 47-42. After initially getting out-rebounded in the first quarter, they responded, bounced back. Great game. Third, the bench. Can't speak enough about the bench. They played fantastic. Dominated the game, and were a huge factor in the Raptors winning. The bench came in and were positive, plus minus all night long, and Washington's super negative. And Scott Brooks had to go towards Bradley Beal and Wall on almost every play. Both guys played 40 plus minutes in this one. Kyle Lowry and DeMar DeRozan barely played 33 minutes, and that's all it took. The bench let the starters get a lot of rest, and they came in fresh in that fourth quarter and took over business. Now, it wasn't perfect, don't get me wrong. Tons of problems in this game, still lingering over. The play of Serge Ibaka is tough. To say he had a bad series is pretty debatable, but overall, 4 out of the 6 games he did not play well. And going into the next series, we definitely need Serge Ibaka to play much better. Serge had 7 points on the game, 3 rebounds, just did not look comfortable offensively in this game after the first 2 games where he was great, putting up 20-10 numbers. But the Raptors definitely need to get Serge Ibaka going if the Raptors want to do some real damage in the second round. My player of the game was Kyle Lowry. 24 points, 6 assists, 6 rebounds. Was just a floor general on the court. Found guys, made shots, and was moving the ball excellently. And without him, this team wouldn't have beat this Wall and Bradley Beal tough matchup, because DeMar DeRozan was 6 of 18 shooting the ball. So the Raptors definitely were looking for some offense, and Kyle Lowry picked up the slack that DeRozan had. And JV, man, ever since that game 5, Casey's entrusted him in the fourth quarter, and he is producing. 14 points and 12 rebounds in this game. Another double-double. Was just dominating Gortat and any small that they put on him. He was attacking the rim. He was scoring off Lowry pick and rolls all game long. And man, the most important thing that he was doing, he was a wall on defense. John Wall runs in, bam, JV there. Bradley Beal runs in, bam, JV there. He was a wall, kept blocking shots, kept deterring shots. He was fantastic in this game, and definitely something that we needed inside, as Serge Ibaka was struggling all game long. One person that deserves more credit than he actually gets is Dwayne Casey. The guy gets ripped on for every loss and does not get any credit when he gets the win. Dwayne Casey, by far, was the better coach in this one. Scott Brooks is a bad coach, in my opinion, but it's tough when your bench is that weak. But Dwayne Casey, masterful rotations, kept guys in and out, kept them fresh, had DeLon Wright, CJ Miles play in and out, providing good enough defense, good enough offense, and was just rolling with the hot hand, and it was working. For the games, he just played perfectly. We could have won one of those Washington games, but just not enough, just not enough shot making and too many defensive breakdowns for the Raptors to pull off Game 4, I believe, that they could have won. But gotta hand it to Dwayne Casey and the coaching staff. They coached one heck of a series. The bench played well and are going into the second round with some momentum and confidence, which is key for this team. Now the Raptors will face the Cleveland Cavaliers in the second round. I was watching the Indiana Pacers versus Cleveland Cavaliers Game 7 before making this video because I really wanted to see who the Raptors would get. Man, LeBron James willed his team to another W in Game 7. 45 points. Just monster game. Almost a triple-double once again. He's just dynamic. And he almost played the entire game before he got cramped up and had to come out of the game. And then came back and did not miss a beat. 45 points, man. Jeez. He's unstoppable. He was hitting his long shots, hitting jumpers, getting to the lane. He's going to be a tough matchup for the Raptors going into the second round. But OG Anunoby and Serge Ibaka have the primary task of keeping LeBron James out of the paint or containing him to a certain point. Because you know LeBron James is going to get 38 and 8. But just keeping that from becoming a 40-10 and 10 or 48 and 15 is their job. And I believe they can do that. The bench will have to beat their bench badly because the starters will have their hands full with LeBron James. Key part that the Cleveland Cavaliers I've been watching is their problem is that they still can't defend, and the other role players still aren't confident enough to take shots and are not making it. George Hill came into this game injured after missing 3 of the 7 games in that series. He did play well just getting to the free throw line, but he did not make any outside jumpers. So the Raptors could look into this series and be like, they're not playing well right now and we are playing well, so we should be able to take the first 2 games fairly handily. But let's not underestimate LeBron James. He is LeBron James, the king of the East, for a reason. And as other people were saying, hate it or not, the Raptors have to get through LeBron James to make it to the conference finals, and to get revenge against LeBron James would be nothing sweeter. I definitely want to beat LeBron James and definitely get that monkey off our back. I got people like Skip Bayless saying Raptors going to get swept. Man, this guy is a Raptor hater. I see the Raptors winning this one. Wait for it. Raptors in 6. Maybe 7 if LeBron James goes off. But I definitely think Raptors will win this in 6 games. Let's go Raptors. We the North. Off to the second round. Round 3 against LeBron James. Here we go. That's it for the Raptors wrap up. Make sure you guys smash that like button. Like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.